I want to become successful. I want to get rich. How do I get started? This video is for you. The 3 steps that you need to take in order for you to actually start on your journey towards success. Number 1, you need to have a why. You need to know why you want to become successful. The main ingredient towards success is having a preoccupation with success. It is at the forefront of your mind at all times and in all places. Very few ever get to that point, okay? Which means that if you manage to get to that point and you think about it all the time, again and again and again and again, and it's just preoccupies your brain like an obsession. If you have that as a firm, strong foundation as an ingredient to success, you will eventually figure out how success works and you will eventually make it. The reason why most people, or actually all the people who don't succeed ever, okay, with the things that they want to achieve, is they're never preoccupied. They don't have it at the forefront of their mind. They get distracted by everything else that's around them, instead of actually taking on that obsession. So a simple way, which is not very easy, but a simple way for you to become preoccupied with that is, as a man, use the thing that you are preoccupied with continuously on a daily basis. It's a production that's in you that creates millions of cells. Use that preoccupation you have with women and instead focus that preoccupation on success and actually doing the work and actually taking care of business. You cannot successfully and easily focus on both things at the same time. I'm completely against those people who say, well, on your journey towards success, it's important for you to have fun and enjoy the girls and blah, blah on the side. No. If you want to get to success fast, then the most important thing that you can do is to put aside all women, put aside all forms of partying, put aside all forms of stimulants, and to be honest with you, kind of all forms of fun that people have in their teenage years and in their 20s to set up your life so you can have fun forever. Okay? In many ways, it's excellent if you manage to make business and momentum fun. If you can do that, oh my gosh, you're massively on your way. So number 1 is an obsession, a preoccupation with success, and you can actually tap right into that with what we call NoFap or SR, semen retention, so that you can use that preoccupation you have with women, and that's very strong in you if you're a teenager in your 20s or even beyond. Tap into success instead and put those aside. Very tricky for those that are already engaged or married, etc. Okay, well, you'll have to struggle. It'll just be slower for you, and that's okay. Okay, but for those of you who don't have it, do not get romantically involved before you have amassed massive success. Take that advice from me. You can take that to the bank. Number 2. Another way to actually get obsessed with success is to put yourself in a condition that you never ever want to be ever again. And that best optimal situation is slavery. Let me explain what I mean. The second ingredient is work ethic. If you do not have a massive work ethic, no matter the obsession or preoccupation, maybe you're a perfectionist and you sit and plan all day long instead of actually taking action. You're procrastinating because you're fearful, etc. If you never actually take the risk of doing the work, although it might be a waste of time, you have to put in volume. You cannot learn a skill. You cannot learn what does not work. You cannot learn what does work if you don't put in the work. Right? It is the second ingredient, but what is awesome about it is you can trick yourself into a massive work ethic. What do I mean by that? A lot of guys, when they want to become successful, they hear all these people saying, like, you need to have a business, you need to become an entrepreneur, your job stands for just over broke, and I've even used those words myself, okay? But what is required, though? Because if you start a business right now, trust me, it'll fail. Not because the business idea wasn't good, not because you didn't manage to close people, in terms of sales, etc., or you ran out of money. The reason why that business will fail is because you probably don't have a massive work ethic. That's why the first two businesses of pretty much all business owners out there, it will fail because your work ethic sucks. Let's just take care of that one once and for all so you never have to think about that again. And the way to do that is to trick yourself by getting 3 bosses immediately. Today, this week, okay? In 2 weeks if it takes you that long, but it should happen within a week. Get 3 jobs. You get 1 full-time job that starts in the morning and then 1 full-time job that goes at night. Or maybe it's 1 full-time job and then a part-time job at night. So that's 12 hours every single day. And then you have a part-time job that's only Saturdays and Sundays that lasts for 10, 12 hours every Saturday and every Sunday. You're working 7 days a week, 11 and a half hours a day. You're at 80 hours, okay? This is you tricking your brain and tricking yourself into success, because once you get those 3 jobs, you don't want to get fired, you don't want to come late, because if you get fired, you have to find another job again, and it's pain. It's painful to go and look for jobs and not be paid for that time that you're spending looking for jobs and just being massively rejected all the time. You just want to be able to show up and prove to yourself that you have the work ethic that is necessary for your long-term success and becoming rich. If you don't have that work ethic, sorry, success is sayonara. You're never going to make it, and that's just how it is. If you do want to make it, this one needs to happen very quickly and very fast, and the best reward for actually getting those 3 jobs is very quickly, within a few months, maybe even a few weeks, you will realize I never, ever want to be in this situation ever again of having to work a job with the boss. Now, slowly but surely, you will think, now you're getting obsessed. Now you're beginning to be preoccupied, not with girls, but with actual thinking business. How can I replace these jobs ASAP? Okay? And I want to replace the worst one first, and I just need $500 a month or whatever it is from a business in order for me to get rid of that worst job. Okay? You got more time now, you reinvest that time and money in your business, right? Now, the next thing is you get the next worst job, and then you invest that time and that money into your business again. And then finally, eventually, once you have twice as much of income that you have from your business than in your normal job, that's when you quit your last job and say, I'm done. I'll never get a job just over broke ever again. Okay? This is how you get rich, but guaranteed get rich, because you won't trip yourself up by not having the characteristics of what a successful person has. Okay? You have to have the massive work ethic, and so few people do. And if you get it, you will succeed. And number 3, I want to say mentor. You want to get rich, but you don't know how to get started. You need a mentor. Okay, so do you know the niche or field that you want to create a business in after you get those 3 jobs? Fantastic. Then what I recommend, if you have the foundation of a massive work ethic, you have absolutely no distractions in your life, you have an amazing self-worth and everything's on point and you just want to push it to the limits when it comes to your business, then find an affordable mentor who has succeeded in that area and that niche and that field. This is the fastest way for you to become rich in that niche and in that field. If you do have issues with self-worth, with procrastination, with the lack of work ethic, with addictions, with women, with SR, with issues in general in your life that you need to get over, and trust me, 99% of all entrepreneurs that start their journey, it's their personal issues that prevents them from massive success. Not the lack of a business idea, in many ways, it's their personal issues that trips them up the vast majority of the time. So what I recommend is actually hiring an affordable life coach, a mentor who can help you get rid of that stuff as soon as possible. And the best one out there, I'm biased, it's me. So if you want to get a strategy call together with me, you can go on my Instagram, @menofhighvalue, text me. I talk to guys there every single day. I actually talk to 100 dudes every single day on Instagram. And if you want to talk to me there, we can have a strategy call and we can figure out your personal situation. Maybe you're a fit for the Men of High Value program, maybe you're not. The most important aspects is that we're putting you on the right path, strategically wise, of making success happen in the next 1 to 2 to 3 years for you. At this age, at this time in your life, it is crucial to apply all 3 principles, and you will have a fantastic start to your business success. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure you subscribe and like. I'll see you guys in the next one.